Poetry is the cardinal, stark red amidst green, that refuses to be photographed, flies away before you can upload anything to Instagram. The plastic bag dancing in the wind that can't be trapped by your shoe. Poetry is the back door you didn't know the house had, the ocean spray that leaps, then disappears back into the swelling belly of the wave. It's forgetting the dream, but remembering the feeling. Poetry is the orange of the carrot after being yanked from the earth, and you polish off the dirt. It's the cabbage cut open, all purple and white swirls. It's how the ants know how to work in a line, and how the bees feed the queen, and how the minnows change direction all at once. Poetry is bread and butter. It's life before cell phones. It's scrubbing away dead skin. It's a finger tracing up a thigh. Poetry is not the thought, but the breath that remains. It's an empty train. Poetry is the one who would rather perform for the trees. It's a rainbow bubble that forms on your belly when you're soaping yourself in the shower. Poetry is placing quarters in the 8 slots, pressing them inside, then watching the laundry start to churn. Poetry is the nectar of the mango and the peach, a hug after no touching for 6 weeks. Poetry is grief. Poetry is fishing. You might wait for hours or go home empty-handed, but if you make a catch, you'll be full for days. Poetry is a lighthouse. Poetry is what is lost and found and lost and found. Poetry is comfortable silence. It's a dancer on their roof at dawn. Poetry is what's gotten into you when you just can't stop. It's the smell of spring rain, and it's the moment you fall asleep, and it's a dog off leash. Poetry is a river that sometimes takes over your tongue. It's what you wrote the first time without revising it once.